us about is this the Mayan calendar?
This is an idea to show people about the Maya writing and how they were using that writing system on their monuments. They had different ways to keep track of their time. One of them was a calendar of 260 days, represented in this section right here. This calendar used 13 numbers and 20 day names. So they take a number and a day name. So when they reach number 13, they have no more numbers, but they still have a few names.
Right.
So they take a number 1 again with the 14th name, number 2 with the 15th day, and so on, until they are going to have the first number and the first day name once every 260 days. So this was a very important calendar in the past, because this was like the one they were using as a base to do the religious procedures and rituals, ceremonies, and so on. Another section of the calendar is the one in this part. This is called Tzolkin. This is called Hab. This one had 18 months of 20 days and 1 month of 5 days to make 365 days. The combination of both calendars was one number and day name from this one, a number and day name from the other one, to get 4 elements, in such a way that the same numbers and names are going to meet again every 52 years. This was what they call calendar round. Then they have what they call long count system. The long count system is what gives the beginning of the time in computing Maya days from this moment until December 23rd of the year 2012, which is what people talk about a lot lately.
According to Mayan myth, what happens on that day? Is it the end of the world, or is it just a change to a new situation?
There are two versions of the story, two sides of the story. One of the versions is that, yes, there will be a boom. Cycles in the past have finished like that. There has been previous creations, and the creatures made by the gods in the previous creations failed to worship them.
So apocalypse. All over.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's version 1.
That's one of the versions.
Version
and
2.
The other version is that this generation of men are made from corn. Yellow corn was used for making our flesh, and white corn was used to make our blood. And we are given the instruction by the gods that we should remember and thank them for what we get. That means the water, the food, and everything we get, we should thank them for that. So if we continue to do that, we may go through the cycle and see a no one.
Why do you think this Mayan calendar prediction is such a phenomenon?
I think because humans are, even with the science and everything that we still have today, are still uncertain of what is going to happen tomorrow. In particular because there has been scientific evidence about global warming, about ice melting, about pollution, growth of population, and from a certain perspective, all of this may seem to go only in one direction, and that would be the destruction of everybody, but I still think that there is hope.